to my channel. Yes, it's been a while. I've been on here. I've been away for a long time. Yes, but not to worry, I'm back to this YouTube streets. Okay, we're going to be going with our content back to back. Okay, yes, adulting has not been easy. Mom life has not been easy, but I'm here, as the title says, to give you guys an update. So this is something, if you actually have missed me and you would like to hear from me, you like to know the cocoa of what has been happening, just stay back. Yes, I've been away. This is June 1st. Yes, I have been away for a long while. I've actually filmed a couple of videos along the line, and I do hope that I can still find all the footage of every video because it's just been up and about. So in this video, I'm just going to be giving you guys a live update, okay? Yes, we happen to be in a new space. This is not the guest room, okay? I have moved to a new house. Yes, spell is always moving, but then I have good reasons for moving. I actually took off time off YouTube, of everything, in fact, I just needed time to cool off, so I went out of town for over 2 to 3 months, for about 2 to 3 months, and then I came back to town, so I could not be paying rent and then chopping life and then, trying to gather myself. Mental health is real. We obviously have to take care of our mental health, our mental space. It's not something we often talk about, but we need to really do that, okay? So that was what happened. I had to move out of town, and so I gave away my house, and then I came back and I had to get a place to stay. I could not go back again and say, oh, I'm back, Jack, well, you guys should leave, I'm back from my car, okay? So I got a new place, a much bigger space in a much desired community or settlement, and I'm just loving it. AJ has started daycare. AJ is a year old. His birthday party is coming up. A lot has changed. God has been grateful. So many things. But then it's 6 months. How have the first 6 months of this year, the first 2 quarters been? How has the first half of the year been? How have you guys been holding it up? Okay, so for me, I actually did a video where I was making this vision board, but I'm just going to be recapping on what has actually happened, how far with the vision board, okay? So this happens to be my vision board. I don't know if you guys can see it's well focused, but this is my vision board for the year 2022, and already the first thing I see here is being intentional about my YouTube brand, its growth. I don't think we actually, in fact, we're still coming up with this, okay? Yeah, I said I was going to have as much fun this year as I can take in. Yes, recap. So far, we've been having a lot of fun. A Taste of Africa is actually a fair I intended to host this summer in Edmonton. We wrote out a project for me to submit to the city, but then we never really ended up submitting that project, and we pushed it to 2023. I hope that we get to do that, or we submit it before the end of this year so that we can start thinking about it already, okay? Yeah, the next thing on my mind was make more money. Am I making more money? So creating more businesses this year. Well, money wise, this year has not really been okay. I've experienced a lot of loss, loved ones, loss in so many ways. Like, one of my businesses that started off has actually broken down. Like, I don't know exactly what happened, but yeah, I've experienced loss. I'm making money, yes, but not as much as I thought. But let's see. There's still another half of this year. There are still 2 more quarters. Let's see what happens. So I also intended to stick closer to family and value family more. So far, I've been doing that. I value my self-care moments. I decided to take proper care of myself, build my business to become one of my major sources of income. That's where I say that it's kind of like hard because it crashed. No, the business is not crashed, but I'm not seeing it where exactly I wanted it to be. The business is still ongoing, but then I hope that in the coming days, okay, it happens. Get a car. I've not still gotten a car, okay, but then I have a car that takes me around. Don't ask me how, but I'm not leggedness. Okay, meditate more. I know my relationship with God this year has not been as compared to, well, for the past 2 years. My relationship with God in 2021 and 2022 so far has not been what I experienced in 2020. I loved the relationship I had with Yahweh, and the more and more and more I want to get to know Him and experience even more of what I experienced in 2020, I'm seeing myself going there, doing more of what I love than more of what I think will pay me is one of the things I intended to do this year, and it's going really good. Go on adventures. The very first adventure I did was taking myself and my son out of this place for months. I think the next adventure is upcoming, so guys, hold up for that. The next thing was to start thinking about mortgage, start thinking about stop paying rent and buying a house. Sure, your girl was already on this, and I'm going to let you guys know by the month of October where this is at. Not that we're going to buy the house this year, but obviously there is something that I put in that I'm expecting results, and I'll so talk about that thing, because if it doesn't work out, we'll all screw ourselves up on this YouTube, like we'll all cry on these YouTube streets, okay? And the next thing was to open my heart to love. I have opened my heart to love in so many different ways. In different ways, I've tasted of God's power in this particular year and His might, and I just want to share it with others. In terms with my academics, I intended to complete my course on time and to ace my practicum, which I did. I aced my courses and then go back again to school. So I'm back to school. Your girl is a certified child and youth service worker, but then I am back to school now doing addictions, okay? So like I said, I'm maintaining myself in the social work field, so we'll just keep going like that and climbing those ladders till we get to PhD level, okay? Next thing is making meaningful friendships and building them. The amount of friendships, I'm going to link this with building on and cherishing the relationship I already have and create a safe haven within. I'm going to tell you guys that since I got back from my bewildering vacation or adventure with my son and I got back to Edmonton, I've become more particular about my relationships, my friendships, my connection, my networks. I have achieved so much with building new networks. I have met new people. I do belong to this app. They call it the Peanut Moms app. I think I did a video on my WhatsApp status, and I thought I was going to do it for you guys on YouTube. And one of the girls that well, this is the first time I'm going to be saying this, but it's going to be breaking so many hearts. I am single. I'm a single mom. Yes, I'm a single mom. So many people know I am married, but it didn't work out between my husband and I. We were separated. So I'm a single mom, and so this one of the moms in the Peanut app. This is an app that brings moms or moms to be together. You can get to know new moms in your environment, get to make new friends. So I made a lot of friends from the Peanut app. I even have someone who can babysit AJ for me from time to time from the Peanut app, and I do it for others too. So babysit their kids. And then one of them challenged me because she was talking about being on Tinder, on a dating site, and then she went ahead. She lucky for her, she is in a very good relationship with the person she met on Tinder. And then she was telling me about joining Tinder, and I blast the idea. I said, "There, you see, it's only catfishing that happens." You guys know now. We have all watched that. You understand what I'm talking about. I don't want to say it here. We have all watched that documentary, and we know how. In fact, first of all, before the documentary, I didn't believe in all this online dating. I had never believed in it. So, well, how would I say, she actually dared me to go on a date in 2 weeks. So I did join Tinder, and then Another person knew I wasn't comfortable with the idea of Tinder, and then she introduced me to two Christian dating sites. She introduced me to Stare and another one. And I will not lie to you, I have made meaningful friendships. I think I met about, let me say, 5 different people on all these sites. I think I met 2 from Tinder and then 3 from the Christian dating site. And all of them have become very close friends. I didn't end up dating anyone. All of them have become very close friends. But the long and short of this, what I'm trying to say is, I have met new people in the course of time, both from Peanut app, both from the dating sites, both from other connections, people I knew through people I met on either Peanut or the dating sites, and they have been meaningful friendships. We've been growing, and they have been people that have held my hand during this period. And also my other friends, growing and building my other friendships. I am someone who keeps friends, like I keep my circle very close. I can have acquaintances, I can have people with gist with, I have people I call family. But if you're very close to me, those who are very close to me know that I am from a trio kind of friendship or best friendship. I'm from that kind of I'm from a trio. We used to be 4, but then I would say growing up we've connected more like 3. So we're a group of 3 best friends or a team, and we all work together. So I did create my vision board alongside one of my friends, and then we get to talk about finances, we get to talk about everything, we get to catch up, we get to gist. So this particular connection, we get to pray for each other. I have built on this relationship, and I have seen what this relationship has led me to, how it has impacted my life, and so many other relationships, just like these other friendships I have gotten to make over time. I have another friend and sister, my Zimbabwean friend and sister. Shout out to Plaxi. She has been one of the people that when I look at our relationship, I can only say thank God. But I have built meaningful friendships and relationships, and I keep creating memories with them. Okay, so this is a feedback of just so far this year. I think there is Go on Adventures. I've had just one adventure as of now. Travel the world, make and create new memories. We're still going on that travel the world because we are going on trips. So far this has been what we have been doing in this year. This is a recap of my year. What's a recap of your year? What has been the one thing that has stood out for you this year? And in this particular year, I will not lie, but I have gotten to grow more and more. I have had so many instances to just sit down and say thank God. So let's get to share in the comment section how far this year, how far. I know say the year never really be some kind year that way. I know a lot of people have been complaining in one way or the other, but we're so much grateful for the year, okay? And I hope that in the coming months we'll get to see a lot more positive vibes. Let's give out the stress that we've endured in the first half. This second half, I speak good tidings into my second half of the year. I speak great things into your second half of the year, great things into our second half of the year. We shall experience new beginnings, new permanent, like we're going to see better and greater things this year in this second half, okay? So if this video has somehow been a blessing to you, do not forget to give it a thumbs up. Do not forget to share this video, this content with your lovers, your enemies, your friends, your family, and just anybody. And obviously, do not forget to subscribe if you are not a subscriber yet and you have been watching my videos. I can see you. I see you. Do not forget to subscribe. And also, you can reach out to me through my DM on Instagram if you feel like you want to talk. I'm certified to talk to you right now. We can come incognito, no problem. I'm going to also be dropping a video, I think same time today or probably later at night after dropping this video, or first thing the next morning, talking about school, coming to school in Canada, the whole procedure and all of that. And we're going to have much more and more of our immigration videos, much more about our financial videos. Your girl is back here for you guys, okay? I'm here for you, and yeah, I also believe in an email where you guys can send me anonymous messages just to ask you questions or to talk about things that you actually don't, and I'll obviously respond. That's something I really want to do, because mental health, and so in fact we're going through a lot of things and some people don't just know who they can talk to. So I'm just going to leave an anonymous like an email where you can send anonymous messages, okay? Yes, and then we can chat up of any problem you're going through. If I can respond, I can advise you, I can encourage you, I can pray with you. Fine and good. So until next time, it's your favorite baby mama Pearl. See you in my next video, and don't go anywhere. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend that baby mama is back and posting back to back, okay?